The governors of the slave house. Israel was a slave house. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 9. I'm just going to show us who the governors were. But if the ministry of death, written and engraved on stones, this is direct reference to the moral law, or what we call the Ten Commandments, that was written on stone. It is called a ministry of death because the Ten Commandments spoke death to the sinner. God did not give the Ten Commandments for the sinner to keep, but to show the sinner who he was and to show the sinner that he needed Christ. Because the law could not release him from slavery. If the ministry of death written and engraved on stones was glorious, it had its purpose, glorious, so that the children of Israel could not look steadily at the face of Moses, who was the law administrator, because of the glory of his countenance, of his face, which glory was passing away. It means that the law and Moses was for a season. The glory of the stone, the law engraved on stone, and the face of Moses, the administrator of that law, that glory was passing away. Verse 8. How will the ministry of the Spirit, God operating now from his image on the inside, not be more glorious? For if the ministry of condemnation, speaking of the law and Moses and the ceremonies, the ministry of condemnation had glory. Notice had. It's past tense. It's gone. The ministry of righteousness exceeds much more in glory. So God's objective was not to use external laws to control his children, but to restore his image in them, which is spirit, to govern their thoughts, their words, and their actions.